Sherri Altshuler, a partner at Aird Berlis. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Jay.
So, this is fun.
It is fun. There's a good energy here.
There is.
You know, I think that we were all watching the markets and we're wondering what the conference would be like this year, but there's a buzz. Everyone's in Vegas this year, and good energy.
People are excited to be here for sure, and I think there is a good energy, but I want to talk to you about what everybody's been talking about sort of leading up to the show, is that the capital markets have been unkind, let's say, to the cannabis companies in them, or any company in them.
That's a soft way to put it.
I know, I was being very, very gentle.
Yes.
And this is exactly where you spend a lot of your time thinking and working. What are you seeing out there that we should know about that maybe is opportunity? Or where are people finding capital where they need it?
Yeah, so listen, we're all very well aware of the significant decline that we've seen in the capital markets, 40 to 60% decline, and there were a bunch of motivators for that. Primarily, the companies were performing below expectations.
Also a kind way of putting it.
Right. And so we're going to return to fundamentals, and we're going to get through December. I don't think that we're going to see very much of a turnaround but before year end, but let's watch Q1.
Yeah.
In terms of sources of capital, equity still seems to be king. Of the 11 billion or so US that has been raised, 2/3 of that is still on the equity side. But what we do see in this market and in this environment is a big shift. Convertible debenture rounds seem to be the going thing right now, and convertible debt you see anywhere from 8 to 12%. It's expensive. That's convertible debt, yeah. They're calling the shots. Maybe you have a warrant there as a sweetener at 15%. Mm-hmm. So you know, lenders are calling the shots. Other than convertible debentures, we're also seeing sale-leaseback transactions. And what you have to always caution clients who are thinking about those transactions is that your real estate is your most valuable collateral.
Right.
And so you may not have that in the future to use. But at the same time, if your future is short, then maybe you need to be doing that and considering it as an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than that, I mean, it's a very difficult time for some of these companies that need the capital to either keep going or ramp up. But are there silver linings?
I think that there are. There's opportunity in this market. And listen, some of that opportunity, we see a lot of activity in US funds, US high net worth investors and strategic partners. Mm-hmm. And we see that trend continuing, absolutely. And there's opportunity for continued strategic investment and partnerships. And on the M&A side, we've been tremendously busy. So, you know, obviously buyers are becoming more selective in what they're going to buy. Sellers are looking closer at the paper that they're getting off the table because paper's been hard to price and paper has been declining in value. And so there's tricks of the trade and ways that we're structuring these deals to de-risk it a little bit.
Yeah, I've been asking a lot of people this question. Yeah. Is this a normal sort of maturation of a sector? Or is it just a really challenging market on the capital markets, or a combination of both things?
It's a combination of both, absolutely. Listen, we saw some things in the market that didn't help. We saw the ones that we've been talking about for a few months now that did not help the decline that we saw. But this is also maturation. We had valuations that were being done on fundamentals that weren't necessarily real based on capacity. Mm-hmm. We're going to get back to revenue, back to EBITDA and performance. And there is an adjustment in the market that probably needed to happen.
Yeah, so the cannabis industry becoming like every other industry.
Yeah, that's right. And so in that, we're going to continue to see consolidation, M&A activity, combinations of companies. We're also seeing contraction. And you know, we saw two major companies announced last week, Wayland and Avmedica. We've seen others, Curative, Ascent, Dionamed, and there'll be more to come. There will be losers in this market, and with that becomes transactions of sales of distressed assets. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to watch, and as we sort of enter into 2020 and look ahead to 2020, I hope you'll spend more time and we'll come back and we'll chit-chat about what we've learned in the past year too.
That'd be great.
It'll be great. Thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for having us in the booth today, and we look forward to connecting with you down the road.
Always great to see you, Jay.
Great, thanks, Sherri.
Thank you.